But someone's gonna inevitably figure it out, and once they do, I'm a slave.
That is true.
I am a slave.
Hey everybody, welcome to the bar. I'm Max.
T.
Jim Jarmusch.
And our first ever guest.
I'm Ruben.
And these are our drunk dilemmas.
Anytime you think of a plausible scenario, something that can actually happen, it does.
Oh no.
It does.
I'm gonna hit a lot of
Anything in your
people.
head?
If you think something and it can happen,
Wait,
it just will.
we need to specify a couple things here. Plausible scenario, like what? Like an asteroid hitting the Earth and destroying all of mankind?
If I just think about
Do you-
an asteroid.
Okay. Do you think buying a scratch off and winning $2 billion is plausible?
That's super.
Yeah, that's that's not
It works both ways.
Okay, but that's like where do we draw that line?
I
Well,
can just think of
plausibility.
nothing at negative the rest of my life.
Okay, so I guess everything has a percentage and chance of reality.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you're thinking something so ridiculous that, like, could it really happen? That probably won't happen.
Okay.
But if you think of something that really could happen, it will happen.
The extinction of all mankind, I think, is plausible to a degree.
Okay, but are you imagining like tomorrow, like, oh, tomorrow everybody dies? Then if you have the thought, if it can happen, it will be brought to fruition. You have no control.
It's a Murphy's Law kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen Jim Carrey, Yes Man?
Yes.
Yes.
That is you.
No.
You're a yes man, but it is not even a fucking game. You refuse to recluse yourself, but you cannot deny any requests brought upon you. And you are not allowed to tell people your condition.
But someone's gonna inevitably figure it out, and once they do, I'm a slave.
That is true.
I am a slave.
And even if they think they figured it out, you can't tell them it is what it is. They can be right. They can feel like they're right, but you cannot verify any claims to this.
Yeah, but it's dangerous in the wrong hands. It's very dangerous in the wrong hands.
Look, I think the point is moot because in the first one, if I think it and it's plausible it happens, look, sometimes I think about killing myself. I'm dead. I'm gone. I can't,
Okay, no self-harm.
Okay.
You can't have a bad day and think
Is an
about
asteroid self-harm, though?
No. Self-harm applies to strictly yourself. I don't think people who run into a building with a bomb in their chest to blow up is doing self-harm. I think they're just doing harm. I think asteroid hitting the planet is just harm. I don't think it's just self-harm. You can't just harm yourself. You can do things that are going to harm you and
Sure,
the people
you can survive
around
a
you.
suicide
If
blast,
I have a thought about a beautiful woman who walks in the restaurant, getting interested in me and wanting to, to do me,
It happens.
that's okay.
Yeah, it happens.
At least I'll have some fun before I
Or-
fucking say
Yeah,
horrible.
no,
Or you
But-
picture someone stabbing a fork in your eye. That'll happen.
Yeah, there's
Ah.
okay. This is a gambling game for me, and there's extreme negative consequences that will inevitably happen in both. There's no way I don't psych myself out in the first. Because
I
if
think
there's
the
something
second
that
one.
I'm not
I think
supposed-
second.
I was like,
right.
oh, don't think of this. What's the thing you'd like? Don't think about cows. What happens? Cows.
Ha.
That's the first thought that goes
Good
in your mind.
point.
That's
Good point.
exactly what's going to happen to me.
I thought what you said was the thing that was waiting to like reach the slavery part of it. Like if
You can't-
somebody,
you
if
can't
someone
watch a horror
discovers
movie.
you're a yes man, you'd rather
Yes.
you'd
Well,
rather
like I said, it's gambling, and there's negative consequences.
Let's say you
here.
watch a horror
I like
movie.
my odds in the second one just ever so marginally better. I think I'm going to think of something bad too quickly, and it's
man.
going to happen.
I didn't think of the grandeurs of your constant thoughts because you guys quickly went to like asteroids and the planets, that a thing, like thoughts you like constantly have because that is not a plausible thing that's just gonna happen. Max is a hot girl walking in, it's very plausible. Somebody stabbing you in the eye with a fork, that's actually plausible. If you piss someone off, you might think like, oh, this guy probably wants to stab me out with a fork. That's more plausible. They ask like people, you guys are thinking like mass scales, and that's not really as plausible.
I have to go with the second one just because, like, if I have a thinking about my parents' health, and it's like, shit, what if my dad has a heart attack?
Done. Yeah.
Yes,
It's got to be the second one. I
No,
feel
it's-
like
and
the
it's gonna
damage-
take no-
damage-
What if
That
you have
guy-
the first thought? What
That's
if
a
my
good-
parents
that's a good-
live to 110, and then they will live to 110, and then you
Yeah,
never
but
have
then
to
you
worry
could
about
undo
after.
it.
You can undo it, but then it's not
Can you
manifesting.
not? Yeah, with a thought.
Can you undo it? Because it seems
Yeah.
like a...
no,
It's
because
not like it's set in stone.
yeah, because reality is just reality. If I'm allowing you to shape reality, you have to be
It's
able to
constantly
keep
changing,
shaping.
yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
keeps changing.
you can't like just like.
What
oh,
if
I
my
thought it
parents
now- yeah.
resurrected?
That's not plausible.
That's not plausible.
Oh,
It has to be something
yeah.
plausible.
I mean,
Yeah,
everything's
that's-
possible. First of all, read the Bible. With the God, all things are possible.
Yo, okay, yo. See, this is why fucking.
God, all things are possible.
Come on, man.
I can control my actions. I cannot control my thoughts.
Yeah.
And that is what terrifies me about the first one.
Well, the second one
you can't control
the second
your
one you
actions.
can't control your actions.
No, but it's like I could actually think about my parents having a heart attack. What are the odds someone's gonna say, "Hey, go kill your whole family"? It's like who, even if they have the yes man power over me, who would know that and then actually
They're
like,
both
that's how
both
gonna exploit it.
both of these scenarios are terrifying. The first
Yeah,
one
but-
terrifies me more.
Yeah, but
Yes.
the second scenario, Alex is saying someone figured it out. If somebody figures it out, like I think that's the scariest fucking thing. Like, what is?
They would have to be a very maniacal person.
I'm pretty
is-
maniacal. I wouldn't be doing that shit.
There's an easy way to find suspicion. When you ask someone to do something you know they're not going to do, and when they do it, as soon as somebody was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up," and then you shut the fuck up, like
Someone's gonna catch on and is like,
someone-
oh, I actually
It's-
have complete
the
control.
The second
Yeah.
one, you don't realize how easy it is to catch on to somebody just being a bitch to whatever you fucking say.
And that's gonna suck for me,
Yeah.
but the first one does too much chaotic damage to the people around me.
I'm sticking with my answer.
Sticking with it.
I think I go with the first one. I'd rather
it's-
live free and die awesome or crazy and then just be a slave to somebody.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining the Boys at the Bar. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a little thing, but it helps us a lot. And if you want to keep this party going, go ahead and click the link to the next episode. I mean, what else do you got going on in your life, you worthless piece of shit?